Classic in traffic. What's going on? Happy Halloween. It's my YouTube family. Thank you to all the subscribers, all the people who watch my videos. I appreciate you all. So let's get into the story time. Okay, I used to work at a family restaurant called Chad's, and this was in the 90s. So I was a waiter, and one night I had to bust tables. When that's a good night when you get to bust tables because you get all the tips. So I was kind of excited and happy about that. So I came in. It was a busy night. I think it was like a Friday or Saturday night. I can't remember. It's been so long, but I remember this day like it was like it had just happened. So I go in, get my uniform, waiting tables, cleaning tables, things of that nature, going to the back, doing the little dishes, you know, helping my coworkers out, just doing what we do. So the whole day went by. It was a real cool day. Everybody was vibing. Everybody got good tips that night. You know, but this was a time where was a lot of discrimination going on. And I don't even like you know even bringing that up, like trying to use that because I'm not. It just happened. I'm not one of those people. I don't even like doing that. But so it's getting towards the end of the night. I'm washing my dishes. You got the people who love to come in the last hour. You know, to get food. They like to hang around. Can't keep them out because once you in the building, you in the building. Um, but they had this thing where they would lock the doors so that people can't get in, but who's ever in can get out. So I'm down to my last few tables. Chips is banging. Mind you, I'm 16. Chips is hitting. This is 96, 97. I probably made $100, $120, something like that. It was crazy. Like it was, and that was a lot back then to get chips like that. That was a lot. That was a lot. It was a good night. I mean, because I was used to getting 40, 50, you know, sometimes 60. Good night on a crazy night, get 60. Something to look forward to. That's why I love busting tables. So it's about three families still in the building. They're done eating. I'm still checking on them, making sure they good. If they need anything. Waiters. What waiters do. So, so then it was a habit to look under the plates because look under the plates because that's where the tips was. People would leave the tips under the plates, rarely under a cup. They would always leave it under the plates because whoever busted tables, they didn't want other people getting the money because back then nigga you know pocket your tips in a minute when you ain't looking. So um I'm checking my tips. I'm getting tips. Everything's got a tip under every plate. $5, $6, $10. Boom, I'm killing it. So the last family, or the no, not the last family, the family before the last family. It was like 7 people, 8 people at the table, and they just talking amongst themselves, just having their family time. But the dad, he was real. He was not from. He was not used to what he was, what everybody else was used to. I'm gonna just say it like that. He wasn't used to what everybody else was used to. So he kept saying, "We're not done yet." And I'm like, "All right, I'll come back, no problem." So go make my round, sweep the floor. You know, mind you, it's almost closing time anyway, so I gotta keep checking. I can't just let you sit here all night because we're closing. But I did it politely. So I went over 20 minutes later. It's like, how's everybody? Is everybody all right? I mean, do you need me to take up anything? Do you need me to get your plates? Do you need me to take your cups? I'm busting tables. So they're not eating. They haven't been eating for a long time. So finally, you know, he starts throwing the cups to the edge of the table, like, yeah, take this one, take this one, take this one. You don't got to touch the plates. We'll line them. We'll take care of them for you. No problem. You're making my job easier. I have no problem. I do this all day, every day. So I give him some space. Go back, wash some more dishes. You know, silverware. I'm running the dishes and the silverware through the machine, the dishwashing machine. No biggie. He did it for me, and so I come back this last time, and he says, "Why do you keep coming back here?" I won't. I won't BS you. My first reaction was, I wanted to be aggressive, but I couldn't. I couldn't because it was my job. So I had to tell him, I'm like, "Sir, it's my job. We're almost closing. I have to, just inform you and check on you. It's just my job, you know." And he was like, "Well, we're okay." I was like, "But we're closing soon, so I have to, you know, relay the message. And if you're done eating, I have to take your plates and your silverware. I have to. No disrespect." So he just completely just goes into disrespect. He was like, "See, kids, this is why you want to get an education and stay in school, so you don't have to look under plates for tips." Why did he say this? Why did he say this? Why did he choose to say this to a teenager? I don't understand. To this day, I don't understand why he chose to do, what made him just go to that level. So I go, ape shit. I go, ape shit. I didn't want to. I had a great night. Me and my friends, it was a party. We 15, 16. We all got like $100+ in tips. We got school tomorrow. We lit. What? It's all good. Like, come on, man. You don't even understand what that meant in 96, 97. But you don't understand. That was different. That was a different time. That was money. A 16-year-old, that was with a job. That was money. That was money. And busting tables. You know how hard you got to work to make that kind of money busting tables in 97, and you 16. Let alone find a job like that at 16. So, I went ape shit. Total zoo, zoo animal on him, hanging from the bars. You feel me? So, I grab him, and just as I'm getting ready to, I got him all over the table. Dishes flying everywhere, silverware. But I never felt like this before because I wasn't even aggressive. I wasn't even an aggressive person. So for him to do that just really threw me off. Like, I'm like, why would you like? And it hurt the inside of it, hurt the soul of me. That's why I couldn't even just be calm no more. Like, he tried to pull my sanity out of me. So my supervisor throws me off him, comes behind, runs out the kitchen, throws me off him, leave my restaurant now. I said, fuck your restaurant. We don't need you, is what the female supervisor said to me after the guy told me to get out the restaurant. We don't need you here. I said, cool. But he disrespected me. I took off. I had no t-shirt, nothing on under my uniform. I took my uniform off, and I slapped him in the face with it. And I walked out. It still was a good night. I felt so satisfied. Like, I was disrespected to no return. But I know it wasn't the right thing to do, but I was young. It was hurtful. That was my first time ever dealing with something like that. That was hurtful. That was pretty hurtful. And I've had some hurtful things happen as a kid. Lots, some worse shit than that. But it's the fact that how that happened, how it went down. That was, I don't even know. Like, it bothers me. Like, it bothers me to this day. Like, I still think about it. It's crazy. Like, why would he say something like that? You know, what made him think that was okay? But in the end, I never went back. I still have my 100+. I was like 120, 117, something like that. Tips, you know. And back then, you could get a little something with that. You could get a little something with that. You wanted to get fresh, you could definitely get a little something with that. Easy. So I was good. I mean, I lost my job, but I was good. I didn't care. I never went back. I didn't care. They never put in a bad reference of anything. I never heard from them. I still got other jobs and all of that. I never came bad. No backlash ever came from that. So that's just something I wanted to share with you guys. Classic in traffic, and I'm out.